So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, guys. If you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos and you follow with me everything that's been going on with BBIG, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Helps out the YouTube channel. And guys, this has been some big news what just came out and created this drastic drop. Now, I have to make this urgent video to share with you guys that this has been showing a bear indicator since yesterday, okay? This is 42 Vision, the MULN bear indicators, which you can gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to receive clarity and an edge over the charts, no matter which direction stocks are going. And it works on all time frames, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, or a long-term trader, right? And I stated in yesterday's video, it's trying to come back up, but no bull indicator on the 30-minute. I'm looking for a bull indicator to cancel this out. If not, this turns out to be a fake out. And here we have it. We were pulling downwards all day while the overall market was actually pulling upwards, okay? And then we had stocks like Tesla going higher as well, right? When you look at Tesla, went up higher as well. Got a bull indicator early on here on the 30-minute as well as on the 5-minute. And our Tesla bot sent out a notification early on at 9:35 a.m. And from that moment forward, up to the highest point of possibility, Tesla calls went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And that's something you can gain access to as well. Our SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our Tesla bot to receive an edge and clarity over the charts, no matter which direction. And you can join the members using these resources, right? To maximize within the volatility. So BBIG stock doing the opposite of what the SPY was doing overall and what some other tech stocks were doing in general. So today it was trying to hold itself up, as I stated in the previous video. If you watched it, and if you go back to my previous BBIG video, I stated how it's been trying to fight above this level. And if it broke below it, we needed to watch 270s and the 260s, worst case scenario, close to the 256 range, right? And I round that up to 260s. So it broke through both of those levels, actually all three of them, right? 277, which is where it was trying to bounce off of and hold strength, 270s, and all the way down here to the 260s. And here we are at the 230s, guys. This is pretty intense what's going on. And why is it happening? Well, those that received the email should know already, but it states it here in this article that Vinco Ventures Inc. delays the Kryptide spinoff distribution date. Now, a lot of people were actually a little bit skeptical of this possibly happening, and they're sending this out just a few days before, or actually to be exact, 2 days before the previous distribution date of May 27th, 2022. And the Kryptide common stock was going to be based off of the record date of May 18th, 2022. Now, a lot of people were behind the whole entire speculation of it's not just the 18th that the record date allows you to get the spinoff. You could be purchasing up to the 27th. Now, a lot of people were actually excited about that, and people actually even went ahead and reached out to their personal brokers, and brokers were sending out emails stating that it's up to that date and even past the 27th to go ahead and qualify. So that's what was creating this momentum after such a drastic dip after the record date. And then it's trying to build itself back up with momentum and strength. And just based off 42 Vision, this is white with red borders area. This is what we call the dip area. And it went all the way back up once it hit $3 after multiple bright greens. The last one was right here before transitioning down and fairly after getting a bear indicator. So the bull and bear indicators allow us to confirm, right, as an extra layer of confirmation what's going on in the charts. And then the white with red borders and all the way up to the bright green areas allow us to see the dips and the rips and where the weakness is and where the strength is through the transitions and on the transitions back down. Because from bright green to dark green with red borders to red within the volatility under a bear indicator and now back to this dip area of white with red borders, that goes ahead and does a full transition downwards. And this is a full transition upwards, right? From white with red borders to red with green borders to dark green, bull indicator, extra layer of confirmation, and pushed up higher. So excuse all the drawings and lines. I'm just trying to show you guys how important the emphasis is to realize that in the current markets, no matter what's going on, no matter what type of movement or what type of spinoff is going on or dividend. There is too much volatility to actually think that holding is where the reward is right now, okay? And this is not financial advice. This is my own personal opinion, and I could be completely wrong, but just based off of these three transitions here, right? From this bull indicator to this bear indicator, that was a total of almost 10 to 20%. From this bear indicator to this bull indicator on puts, that was another 10 to 20%. And from this bull indicator to this bear indicator, another 8 to 10% plus. And from this bear to this bull, which is actually not really as exact, this was kind of too fast, but to this bottom here, probably 5 to 10%. But to this bull, to this high up here, nearly almost a 40% plus move. And from this bear back down, same thing. And from this bull to this high up here, another 10%. And from this bear indicator on puts alone to this bottom into tomorrow, there's a huge opportunity there for those that saw it. So right now in the market volatility, if you really think about it, nothing is going in one direction. Everything's moving up and moving down, moving up and moving down. But there's no such thing right now in the market of moving up like this. That's not going on. Anything that comes up goes up for some time, comes back down, goes up, goes back down. And if you really zoom out here and I put the 1 hour or even the 4 hour, but let's look at the 1 hour here, you could see it right there. That's exactly what's been going on. Nothing's going up too far. Nothing's going down too far. Everything's just moving sideways. And that's exactly what's going on in the overall market and with a lot of stocks. Now, the whole entire thing with the SPY though, and many stocks are in the bigger picture from last year till now, everything's been going down. But in the last several months, things have been moving up and down. And within those moves, there's been opportunities to maximize. I mean, right here, there was about 4 or 5 opportunities right there through the ups and downs. And then also throughout the whole entire downtrend on the way down here as well. And then recently through the 2 ups and downs that have happened that have been pretty big, from this bull indicator to this bear indicator, and from this bull indicator to this bear indicator. And that's not just BBIG, it's every single stock in the stock market. So into tomorrow, this news is going to affect the stock in the bigger picture, but right now it's at white with red borders. I'm going to watch this carefully because it could try to do a dead cat bounce. We'll have to see. It could try to reverse back up, and if in the reversal it gets a bull indicator that cancels out this bear indicator, I'm not stating it's going to have enough strength to bring it all the way back up, but it could build some type of momentum back up to the upside, and it's going to have to break above 250s, 260s to really show some strength. Now, I'm not stating again that it could break back above these levels or it's guaranteed to run off to highs, right, or new highs, but there could be a dead cat bounce or some momentum, or possibly even continue even lower, because a lot of people are figuring this out now, and this news makes things a little bit too broad, especially changing it from May 27th to the end of the second quarter of 2022, and it's subject to certain contractual and regulatory conditions being met or even waived. So no one even has a date now, right? The excitement was that there was a record date, that we knew when the record date was and when the distribution date was, and now I guess in the fine print it could be subject to change, and here we are, and now we have no date. We just have a broad term such as the end of the second quarter of 2022. So a lot of shaking out going on here. Tomorrow is going to be very volatile. The overall market has been pretty volatile, and here we are with it at extreme weakness, white with red borders. And the main thing I'm going to be watching based off the 15-minute and even the 5-minute for this to actually see if it goes ahead and gains some strength is to go ahead and see if it can get out of white with red borders, possibly even get a bull indicator and a possible reversal back up. And whether it's a dead cat bounce or just a momentum move, it doesn't have to have enough strength to bring itself back up here, because that would not be realistic, or that would be very volatile and wild. But just some strength to the upside, even if it's about to come back down due to further weakness and this news affecting it, and a lot of people getting discouraged to hold, well, it's going to create opportunity just based off of the whole entire move of a possible bull indicator and shifting from extreme weakness to up to red with green borders, dark green, and even possibly bright green in a full transition or anything like this right here, like it's done in the past. Now, obviously, if it tries to come back up, if it gets a bull indicator somewhere in that move on the way back up, it could actually be a lot stronger than we think. But again, in the bigger picture, not just the 15-minute or for trading purposes, it is actually going into further weakness. And the main support levels, if this goes further down, is going to be 233 and then way back down here towards 220, and then would come $2. I mean, when I made my video today, no one was expecting this, not even myself, that this would pull down even further below 250s or 260s. And here we are in the 230s. So I need to talk about all the way down towards $2 if it starts breaking through support levels and going into further weakness. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. What do you think about BBIG stock moving forward? Is this an opportunity in your eyes, or did a lot of the momentum and strength get destroyed? I look forward to seeing your thoughts once again in the comment section down below. And to receive clarity within the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and there's many more bots on the way to get connected to the Discord. It sends us direct notifications to give us that edge and clarity within the charts, and you can receive this edge and clarity that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on the opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. You can now gain access to these resources and join the members using these resources, receiving that edge and clarity within the volatility to the markets, whether stocks are jumping up, going down, bearish or bullish. No FOMO, no chasing, just focused on what really matters and maximizing within those moves. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make